Hello everyone. Today I want to show you how I prepare my ground before installing my Costco 12 by 22 feet Bestway pool. I've gotten a ton of questions about the measurements and how I constructed the frame and what kind of materials I use. I'm here to answer all those questions. This is the Bestway 12 by 22 feet Power Steel Platinum Series pool that you could get from your Costco. And you will find the labels on the box that will tell you exactly how long and wide this pool is. The short side is where the U-brays are, and they are measured 14 feet and 2 inches. The long side is exactly 22 feet. Choose your location and level it as much as possible. If you want to do exactly the same as I did, then you can follow along. I'm using 4x4 lumber, and here's the list of materials. You would need 4 12 feet 4x4, 2 of which you will cut to 11 feet for the long side. 3 10 feet 4x4, 1 of which you would cut in half. Form the frame once the lumber is cut to size. You should now have 23 feet total for the long side and 15 feet for the short side. Make sure your frame is leveled. Drill a 5/8 inch hole all the way to the ground and insert a 5/8 rebar. Hammer the stakes to anchor the frame. Make sure to go slow when you get to the bottom so you don't hammer it too far. Check for level again. You should have an even and level frame. Now it's time to go purchase yourself some base material. You should research and see which is best fit for you. I'm using mason sand, sometimes called mortar sand. It is very fine and should not contain any pebbles or rocks. Mason sand is the most used method when installing an above ground pool. I ordered 5 yards for this project, but I've only used 2.5 to 3 yards, and the rest I built a sandbox for my 2 boys. Before you go ahead and add the sand to the box, make sure to tamp it down. I think this is the most important part of the ground prep. If you can afford renting a tamping machine, I highly recommend doing that. Now you can add the sand. Get someone to help you, this could take a while. I told my best friend a joke about quicksand yesterday, and he finally got it today. It took a while for the joke to sink in. When you are done adding the sand, grab something to help you spread it out evenly as best as you can. I'm using a 2x4. I connected 2 2x4s together so that it is long enough for my frame. Added 1 wood block on each end of the 2x4 to make a screed for leveling the sand. This process works pretty well. Remove sand as necessary and add sand to low spots as you screed. The wife and kids come in handy for this process. Plus, they love playing in the sand. Screed a few more times to get a smooth sand surface. Look for any high or low spots. Remove or add any sand accordingly before moving on to tamping the sand, which is another very important step in my opinion, to make sure we have a solid foundation where there won't be any divots in the pool liner. After you spend all that time tamping down the sand, use the screed to smooth out the surface one last time to prepare for layering a weed barrier for another layer of protection, and also so that you won't disturb the sand when you have to walk on it to install the pool. I used regular steel landscape pins, but in hindsight I should have used stainless steel pins, which was also pretty easy to find at your local hardware store. Sweep up any debris, check to make sure that everything looks good, and you are ready for your pool installation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.